After quite a long break, I'm going to start a new playlist. Unlike the previous ones, this one will have an open end. I'm not sure where exactly I'll be heading with this. The core idea is that I want to create an environment where agents communicate with each other, they observe the world, and they make their own decisions. It's like an artificial life sandbox project. A project like this consists of three layers. First, there is the physics layer, where the physical rules of the environment are defined. I've already built one a few years ago. It's called balls and walls, where balls are moving and colliding with each other and bouncing off the walls. Here now I created an updated version from last time with spatial grid system for more efficient collision detection, which was crucial for scalability. I added a fixed time step so that the simulation runs with 60 frames per second, regardless of the browser. And I also added this feature that if I click on a ball and then somewhere else on the canvas, then the ball tries to find its way to the target point. The second layer would be the agent layer. This is also not something entirely new because I made a playlist before where the agents, they were not balls but capsules. They were capable of learning and adapting. Each of them had their own neural network and they eventually figured out how to navigate through a given track. The third layer of this project, it's called cognitive layer. This is, I think, the most exciting one. This is where the agents start to communicate with each other, share informations with each other, and learn from each other. And I will experiment with LLMs here, large language models. I will start with a basic example for this layer as well, just like a casual, simple chit chat between the agents. And I'll keep coming back to this layer as well to make it more complex. So the starter idea is that I have the physics engine where there are two classes, balls and walls. What I need as a starter is not just balls. Balls is just an abstraction, but instead I create an agent class in a new file which extends the ball class. And it will have one extra property for now. It's called name. And just to make sure that they are actually doing something, I keep giving them a random target point somewhere in the canvas. If they reach it, then they will get a new one immediately so that they will always be on the move. And I also create one more new file. That's where the environment will be defined. I call it main.js and simply create three new agent objects, calling them test A, test B, and test C. That's it. Then I import all these JavaScript files in the index.html, and here they are. Yeah, this is what I thought could be a good starting point for this project. Just three agents moving randomly. In the next episode, I'm going to add the LLMs, and we'll just see what happens after that.